So I'm about to go in and watch Black Adam. Honestly, this is a movie I can't say I'm very excited for. The trailers have a very rock blockbuster vibe, and it seems like a pretty generic superhero movie. But I watch anything that the DCEU gives out, and so I'll let you know what I thought about it when I get out.
Hi, my name is Nathan. I talk about a bunch of movies on this channel. If you're new here, down below in the comment section, share what you thought of Black Adam. Over on my channel, I have more content like this. Check those out when this video is over. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button. Be sure to subscribe. It really does help a lot. And with that said, let's just jump into it, starting off with the good. And I had an absolute blast with this film. This is a very entertaining rock blockbuster. And what I mean by that is it's certainly a rock blockbuster. It stars The Rock, and it's a blockbuster movie. And he's done a lot of these films. And I would say Black Adam is one of the better films like this. Also, and it's just a fun little experience to have as The Rock is playing this superhero that's not exactly a superhero, but it's very entertaining to watch because you have all of these elements in there. The wait, I think, was paid off pretty well after 10 years of waiting for this particular movie to come out. Back in 2014, Dwayne Johnson announced that he would be playing Black Adam, but we never got it, and now we finally have it, where we have The Rock playing Black Adam. Also, I loved that there were great, massive action sequences in the movie. It's big in scale. You could see everything that's going on. And obviously Black Adam is a very powerful character. So it's just very entertaining to watch these action sequences play out with Black Adam. And there's just bits of humor sprinkled throughout the show as well. And with a rock blockbuster, he likes to have his movies have a little bit of humor inside of them, and he has them in this movie. Because I thought that was like just a nice little touch sprinkled into it, because sometimes the movie had me laughing out loud, and sometimes maybe a bit running short, but most of the time it'll have me laughing out loud. It's and there's also much like Black Adam, he himself is an enjoyable hero in the movie, but we also have some more enjoyable heroes with the Justice Society thrown into the mix. So we have the Justice Society thrown into the mix, and to me, I thought that they were nice additions sprinkled throughout this movie. Standout for me would be Dr. Fate, as like he gets out the future. He's just like, it's fun to see James Bond play a superhero in the DCEU. There's a fun novelty in seeing that. Another standout for me on this one was Hawkman, who I thought, he doesn't have the best character arc of all the people in this movie. He does have an arc as he changes his perspective on things, but throughout the movie, he always has this banter back and forth with Black Adam, and it's just fun to see that on screen. Like, that's all throughout the movie, and it just keeps you entertained. There's great visual effects put into this movie, and there's also a very interesting backstory for me. Like, they give Black Adam sort of a backstory, and it doesn't slow the movie down. Like you're still interested in what's going on, still interested where it's going to go next. And finally, this is a crowd pleaser movie. If you see this movie with a crowd of people at the movie theater, it is a crowd pleaser. A lot of people are going to enjoy this movie. But from there, let's move on to the bad. And so, this is not a perfect movie. I just had a bunch of good things about it. But there are two types of people who are going to enjoy this movie. A lot of people are going to think it's loud and obnoxious. Other people, me included, will like it for what it is, and like these sort of loud, obnoxious, CGI-heavy movies. And so, some of you may not like it. I enjoy this type of movie. But Another problem with this movie, though, is that it doesn't explain why he's an anti-hero. He's sort of just the hero there. He's not exactly an anti-hero in the movie. Another thing to talk about here is that the villain is totally forgettable. Like, I don't even know his name or anything like that. He's given nothing very distinct about him for him to be one of the more memorable villains of this franchise, the DCEU. And it simply doesn't explain why he is an anti-hero. Also, the villain is just totally forgettable. I mean, the villain is very, very forgettable. But what I meant to say was, like, the villain has an over-the-top plot as, like, I don't want to go into spoilers, but his plot is just so over-the-top, it's hard for me to believe what's going on. I mean, it makes sense with the story, but it's hard for me to believe that he planned all this exactly, and so it's a bit convoluted. But overall, I had a blast with this movie. Really good, solid entertainment for people who like superhero movies. So, I'll give this one a B+. It's a great little film that a lot of you guys are going to enjoy if you enjoy this type of rock blockbuster film. There you have it. That's my take on Black Adam. Down below in the comment section, share what you thought of Black Adam over on my channel. Check those videos out. And be sure to subscribe. It really does help a lot. Thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end. I will see you in the next one.